people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 8 of Dual Destinies. Last time, we met Trucy's friend, Jinxie, who thought Apollo was a demon. And then we saw Tenmataro, this demon of Ninetales Vale, get repelled by the legendary Ninetales wrestler. And then basically we found out that the alderman of the village, Rex QB, was murdered, and now Jinxie's father's arrested for it, and now we're defending him. So anyways, let's go. Mayor Denma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Grr! Whoa! Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Bah! Excuse me? To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should never have happened. Go on. I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I have but one choice. I must leave at once, if only to protect the moral fibre of our youth. No, wait! I have to destroy Clavier Gavin. His demon rock music is corrupting their minds. And then basically after Damian steals the tea and cookies from Edgeworth's office, he just marches down to Clavier's. I will destroy you, rock demon! Ak-Chung, what are you doing? And then Damian just starts smashing the guitars. No, Nine! My guitars! My lovers! They have been vanquished to the darkest pits of hell! Away I go! Boom, and then Damian just bursts out the window. I suppose you're right. Phew! Our youth just came this close to quite a scare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested. Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there? None, for I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. They slipped me a Mickey. I got roofied. I should not have accepted that open drink. They told me never to accept unguarded beverages, but no, I was trusting. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head. I see, a drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Ho! Huh? Was that something out of strange laugh? I called you a hoe. Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. Sorry about that. What did the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned? Look at me! I am like a monster man! Truth be told, there's been a bit trouble between the alderman and I of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Well, let's just say he brought an angry mob to my house with pitchforks and torches. Nothing like that, it's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetales Vale with Tenmatown. Surrender Ninetales Vale to Tenmatown now! That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So, what's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder? Indeed it is. After all, Alderman QB was dead set against the municipal merger. And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way? Ah! Curses! Mayor Shenma, are you okay? Jinxie, forgive me! I never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine, just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for being with me, Mayor Tenma. Please wait, my daughter, Jinxie. Yes? She already lost her mother. After I killed her with the shovel. It was not my fault. The demonic voices were telling me to. They said, kill her with the shovel. Kill her with the shovel. Her blood must soak the earth. So I had no choice. And so I beat her with the shovel until she stopped moving. And now with me being held in here, I feel she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask what. I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need. Leave it to me! Trucy and I will look out for your daughter. I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about. New friends? Yes, it seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetales Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters, like you'd see out of Naruto or some other anime. Friends, sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. You! Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. A call! Oh! It's Mr. Wright! Yeah, but just the fact that Apollo's guitar serenade as his ringtone. It's Stockholm Syndrome with this song! Justice here! Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Trucy told me you've taken on a new case, and that's great and all, Apollo, but before you go out, you mind cleaning the toilet? Oh, that? It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. He's actually calling me about a case. That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? Anyways, I left a playing card. I left this journal back at the agency. Now, you don't have to use it, Apollo. You don't have to use it, but it may prove handy. I mean, it could be a crucial piece of evidence. I may or may not have created it illicitly. I mean, frankly, I got some ideas after you saved me that back at Apollo Justice. I mean, just how that card just came in so handy. I mean, I highly doubt anyone would bring it up. I mean, only Krista was bringing it back in that case. I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar. That's right! I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Just that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. It was like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where's she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetales by now. That's where the favor I had mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. But I've never even met her before. What's she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Ninetales quick. April 17th, Ninetales, Yokai Lane. I already told you I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to save the crime scene, so if you would please tell me where Kubai Mana is. You can't fool me, you're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky. You stupid, pig-headed. This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know. Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes. Tisk, why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested. Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school? I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student. That's it, enough of your lies. You're going with me. Ah! Get your hands off of me.
What the?
This is my life now! I'm getting crushed with people! Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time? Whoops! Are you okay? I think so, but that police officer's out cold. I think he's dead, Athena! You killed him! And then, just all of a sudden, Damian appears out of nowhere with a bloody shovel. You can use the shovel to bury him! I am so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something. Reflex sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Sykes, I take it. That would be me, and you are? I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency. But you're so tiny. The Right Anything Agency? What a fishy sounding name. It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Did Mr. Wright explain it to you? Oh, right, that right. So then, you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't tell me much, as always. Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away. Yep, that's your attorney's badge, all right. Its dull, grimy look makes me think of all the courtroom battles you've faced so far. I've been in 4 cases! several of which were manipulated by Mr. Right from behind the scenes like some puppet master!
I hope mine will look like that someday. Look out, legal world. Athena sites is psyched and ready to go.
Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. No need to deplete her dreams about work just yet.
What an interesting picture. It looks like a one-on-one monster smackdown. It must have been quite a battle. Which yokai do you think is stronger?
Seems to me Tenmataro's ability to fly would give him an edge over the nine-tailed fox.
But the fox's powerful legs. He found before Tenmataro knew what hit him. And then just K appears out of nowhere. But he's a crow! And everyone knows the crow is powerful. Actually, no. K would be all about the ravens.
He won't be pouncing on anyone after he's dropped from way up in the sky.
But the nine-tailed fox is gold-colored. Gold is way better than black, so I'm sure he'd win.
What do colors have to do with anything? Besides, everyone knows red is the best.
Sorry, Apollo. Nothing's coming to mind. But give me an hour and I'll have it analyzed, psych style. I'll start it right now.
No need for that. I was just wondering.
Okay, talking about everything. Too bad we can't investigate anything right now. We can't examine the environment.
So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Is it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18. And then basically Franziska. Allow me to introduce myself. I was 13 when I passed the bar.
18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
I skipped a few grades while I was in an exchange student in Europe. I slipped through the cracks. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there. All I can say is,
wow, she must be a genius or something.
I also studied analytical psychology. Thought it might help me in being a better lawyer. And then Clavier walks in. Her forehead. Didn't you hear that I started my career at 17?
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work?
So, tell me about our client. What are they like?
Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. Well... and that about sums it up.
He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father.
Wait, are you crying?
I'm not crying, you're crying. There was something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along, let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 1.
So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system. Yeah, meanwhile, little does Athena know that Phoenix already has enough experience when it comes to positive and negative reinforcement and punishments. Well, for example, I can try to listen in on witnesses in a voice, and then analyze the psychological state with the help of my trusted partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget.
Hi, Widget.
It talks? Whoa, you need a volume knob. Anyways, this little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling.
Awkward.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case.
A special edition covering our case? That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop rapido.
Right, well, let's see if it says what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish?
Yeah, I have a page on Apollo. Yes, demon man rushes into manor.
Terminator was seen what? He was seen flying through the sky?
Yeah, somebody happened to snap that photo near Ninetails Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently that photo was shot right after the murder occurred.
Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised that the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai isn't one of those Japanese monsters? My God, you don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you?
No, of course not. Now, German, why not plain old English? Oh, come on, I already deal with enough of that from Calvin.
On delay, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already.
April 17th, QB Manor, foyer.
Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look. There's a TV in that little room in the corner.
In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the Amazing Nine Tails, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Nine Tails Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match today, where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Ten Mataro's recent escape. So, that wrestler's gone missing.
Hey, you two! You don't belong in here! Eek!
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious.
What about them there horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me.
Horns? That's my hair. Anyways, we're lawyers and we're here to...
Huh? You're them lawyers come to Nightmare Denmark, ain't you? Should reckon that what with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. The name is Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you.
Same here.
Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. So tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers eyewitnesses, huh? Come here, you little whore demon you. I'm gonna sell you.
Ouch! These horns are, I mean my hair isn't meant to be meant to threaten anyone.
I ain't. Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. Then again, ain't none of my business, so.
That was fast. Guess he's done with me.
Well, I best get back to work.
Hold it!
Halt! Stop right there. Huh? Me? Apollo, your bracelet's gone. Oh! Don't you worry, Mr. Lawrence. I'll check the lost and found later.
Somehow I don't think that will be necessary. Just check your wrist right now.
Ah! The cat's out of the bag.
It was barely in the bag in the first place.
That was a pretty pathetic attempt. Sorry! I'm so sorry! Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
Sheesh, I almost feel sorry for him now.
What should we do about him, Apollo? Let's kill him.
Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so...
I knew you understand, Mr. Lawrence, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As big as the water cash in your wallet. I hope.
Well, in that case, I have no heart. You leave my wallet out of this. My non-existent money shall not be yours. Ho-ho!
Hey, did you just finish apologizing for stealing from us? Run away, head for the hills. Get back here, you. Talk about a quick escape.
Looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and this one's of the foyer.
He left his shoes behind too. They're ours now. We're gonna sell them.
The guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief.
Let's hang on to the shoes. We can give them back next time we see them. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them.
They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them.
Foyer diagram, crime scene diagram.
Now then, as I recall, the fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs. April 17th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber.
Whoa! Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from?
The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Ten Mataro.
You mean the great evil has returned?
Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. And who are you? Are you with the police?
I am the police! I asked you first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thoughts, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene!
Under arrest, but what?
Save it for the boys back at HQ. Now come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch.
Hold on a second!
He's resisting arrest. Bear mace of justice! Oh! What the hell did you just spray him with? Bear mace! The mace that they use on bears! You can't just spray him with bear mace. Do you want some too, little girl? Ah, bear mace of justice! Ah!
But boys, wait! We're mere tenements lawyers!
Well, why didn't you just say so? You're the lawyers I heard about. I almost took you to win. I almost used my bear mace of justice on you. I almost used the stun gun of justice on you. And I almost whapped you down. I almost bludgeoned you to near death with the nightstick of justice.
You two were sure were suspicious, though.
I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
Welcome to my world, Athena. Sorry, we didn't get your name.
My name, I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil with bear mace of justice. Ah! The champion of justice who comes running wherever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's in justice we trust.
Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you?
Sorry, just had some mucus. And I just rubbed into my sock. As a force of habit. Hooray! Justice needs backup sometimes too, so I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. Ha ha ha!
If you don't have any information to offer, you could just say so.
Okay, yeah, this is one of those moments where you really can't show off anything.
So, would it be okay if we had a look around?
Certainly not! No unauthorized personnel allowed, or you'll get the bear mace of justice!
Couldn't you make an exception?
Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here! Can of bear mace of justice! Yox is he reaching for his gun of justice! In justice we trust!
Phew, it's just his badge.
You may be mere tenements attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross a police line. Apollo, let's see if we can't change his mind.
Good luck, let me know how it goes. I face as dense as heroes come.
You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice, that would be you, at bay!
I knew it! Look, there's just us and you here, right?
Did you say justice? Justice and me, you say?
That's right!
Are you trying to say that justice and I aren't enough to keep you out?
What?
No, silly, we're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice.
No, it can't be!
You haven't won the ropes now, Athena! If we won the eye of justice, would you last through?
But what? Guarding the crime scene is a part of justice, too!
Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right?
Ah! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do?
I think we really got to him.
Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go.
Our police for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around.
After all that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just?
Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right?
Right. A search of the crime scene should drop some evidence so we can use in the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding around just just around the corner, right? So we move the cursor with the control stick.
And we change your perspective with the right stick. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Yeah, apparently that's a carryover from basically the original part of this game, which was on the 3DS. Nous allons commencer. Let's get started. Okay, anyways, on that note, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And without, see you next time. Bye.